Hi everyone, you can probably tell that this is just a little morning series I decided to record and upload onto YouTube. If you've watched any of them and enjoyed it, brilliant. Thanks ever so much for finding my videos and watching them out. Just wanted to say really quickly on guitar practice. Now it's the sort of thing that, as I said, if you practice loads you get better, if you don't practice you don't get any better. It's quite sort of like obvious and stuff like that. But really, really important though. And the other thing that I think is really, really important is to always make sure that you are practicing a few things at the same time. What I mean by that is that you could get swallowed up in picking something which basically is beyond your limit. And then you could spend hours and hours trying to play it and get really, really frustrated and disheartened and never going back to return the guitar. Because you're just like, oh, I can't play it. And those sort of mental states of I can't do something are very, very common. Everyone gets them. I think the important thing is to make sure you've got a few things that you enjoy playing and a few things that you sort of like practicing sort of all the time, stuff like that. Like my big go-to, what I always like to do is to I've got a looper on my pedal, so I'll just show you a bit sort of really quickly. But what I will do is I'll just record in some chords. So for example, and then let those loop round, and then basically just practice soloing over the top, practicing those like minor pentatonic shapes or something like that. And that can entertain me for hours, like genuinely, just like different chord sequences and stuff like that. Messing around with sounds like this. But I think it's really, really important to think to yourself that you've made a monetary investment in buying an instrument. You sort of owe it to yourself, and at the end of the day, it's really, really good fun. Guitar's not going to get you girls. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe a few, but don't do it for that. But at the same time, making music is just, yeah, it's just awesome. So little and often is definitely the way to practice. Like if you've got a guitar and you could honestly say that in the space of a month you haven't picked up that guitar once, why have you got it? I know that might be a bit harsh or whatever, stuff like that, but do you know what I mean? Just little and often. You don't have to do tons. 10 minutes a day if you're just starting out, and then hopefully you'll sort of get bitten by the bug and you'll really enjoy playing the guitar.